I have a wild story to tell you. I went to go see my Aunt Roberta on Sunday. She made a beautiful little Hanukkah party for the family. So we go there and she says, Alana, I have to tell you something. I said, what? She's like, Bubby came to me in a dream. Now, 20 years ago, my grandmother passed away. She's never come to anyone in a dream. She comes to my aunt and Hanukkah in a dream. And what does she tell her? Roberta, you have to do Tashlich. What? What's Rosh Hashanah Tashlich got to do with Hanukkah right now? She didn't understand. She called a teacher. Teacher said, you know what? You should give tzedakah. And not to mention the fact that there's a connection between Hanukkah and Rosh Hashanah. The Hasidim say that on Rosh Hashanah, whatever is going to happen is written down. Yom Kippur, it's sealed. Comes Hashanah Rabbah, and the messenger is sent. But you have until Zot Hanukkah, the last night of Hanukkah, to what? To really, for the decree to be placed, what's going to happen in your lives. Daven as much as you can. Ask for a good year. The last night of Hanukkah is like, it's still, you're in that mood of Rosh Hashanah. So she's telling me all this, and how then she was told, talk to your rabbi. The rabbi says, wait a minute. Was there some kind of tzedakah that you didn't give? And she said, you know what? Actually, come to think about it, I had put away a certain amount of money as kapawot from Yom Kippur, and I said, I'm designating this to a particular tzedakah, and I gave it to somewhere else. And now it was only in her mind. She didn't actually say this or write it down, but that's what she had thought. So he says, you know what? Go to the place where you said you wanted to give the tzedakah, give the same amount, add 20%, and then go do tashlich. So my Aunt Roberta did this Erev Shabbos of Hanukkah. Now, I was starting to think to myself, and I thought, this is just wild. It's crazy. Not to mention the fact that Babi, she didn't come back. She's good. She's wonderful. And I cannot believe what a holy grandmother I have. They actually came to my aunt and told her, wait a minute, you got to do something. What is going on? Hanukkah is a time that we can absolutely tap into to rejuvenate and to change. You know, there are two holidays of the year where we have Rosh Chodesh. What are they? Rosh Hashanah, the day of judgment, yes, but it's the day where you're saying, Hashem, I can change, I want to change, I want life, I want to live a fulfilling, rich life. And also Hanukkah has 2 days of Rosh Chodesh. It's wild, but also there's another connection, which is what? Is that on the 25th day of Kislev is the first night of Hanukkah. And you go fast forward 9 months, and what do you have? Chaf Hei Elul, which is what? The first day of creation. 6 days later, man was created, which is Rosh Hashanah, and 6 days after the first day of Hanukkah, the 6th night is what? Is Rosh Chodesh. They're both on Rosh Chodesh, Rosh Hashanah and Hanukkah. The Greeks wanted to take away from us what? Our first mitzvah we were given as a nation, which was Rosh Chodesh. What is Rosh Chodesh? Rosh Chodesh is the idea that you can change at any moment. You can be new at any moment. There's always a second chance. There's always an opportunity to be bigger, better. All you have to do is you have to want it, you have to recognize it, and you also have to know, you have to look up into the moon and know that even when you can't see the moon, you know it's there. The moon is there in the day and the night, and so too is Hashem. He is always with us. When we can see him, when we can't see him, the moon also waxes and wanes. It grows and it gets small. And there are times that we also have to understand that by getting small, by humbling ourselves, by saying, you know what, Hashem, I really don't know what's going on, and I'm humbling myself, that is the moment when we break, but that's also the moment when we start to get big again. So we have lots of connections between Rosh Chodesh, Chanukah, Rosh Hashanah. And there's one more thing. It's written that at the time of conception, the parents, they have to be totally focused on each other. There has to be love. You cannot be drunk, or you cannot be angry, you can't be sleeping. There has to be a sensation of, I'm totally present, I love you, and I want to be with you. When it comes to lighting the Chanukiah, what's asked of us? For 30 minutes, you're conceiving something. You will be conceiving man, you will be conceiving yourself, you're going to be conceiving the world. Focus, look into my lights. Concentrate, love me, be with me. And this is Chanukah. It's the conception of ourselves. So here we are, last night, we have to take advantage. Light the candles, spend the 30 minutes, or at least 30 seconds, 3 minutes, and focus on how much you love Hashem, how much Hashem loves you. Be with him. Know that you're conceiving yourselves. Ask for every single thing that you want, every single thing that you need, and know that Hashem is listening, he's with you, he's focusing on you. Chanukah Sameach and Chodesh Tov.